toxic men. I repeat, all women love toxic men, and if they fucking say they don't, they're lying. Because let me just tell you something, no woman wants a man that is a yes man. No woman wants a man that they can walk all over.
I woke up in the morning and I say I need one of those. They got me trying all they clothes. They got me trying all they clothes. I swear to God, I never wear a dress.
What's good, YouTube? Whenever you're watching this video, I appreciate you for spending your time right here, right now. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be explaining the #1 secret that makes women sexually attracted to you. Before we get into the video, I want to say I appreciate all the new supporters, all the supporters who've been here from the start. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and let's get straight into it. Now, guys, the #1 secret to make women sexually attracted to you is to be secure within your masculinity. Now, wait. You must understand one thing. When you are secure within your masculinity, they're gonna consider you someone who demonstrates toxic masculinity. Now, guys, the reason women crave a man who's secure within his masculinity, even though they might not say it out their mouth, but their actions show they like men who are masculine. The reason women crave men who are secure within their masculinity is because we live in a society that has a shortage of masculinity. And the reason we live in a society that has a shortage of masculinity is because a lot of these guys, they're afraid of looking ignorant. They want to be progressive. So they think masculinity is a bad thing because nowadays, if you're masculine, they shame you. They say you're someone who demonstrates toxic masculinity. So a lot of these guys, they don't want to seem like bigots. They don't want to seem like they're not progressive. So they run away from masculinity because that's what society is pushing, because we live in quite a liberal society nowadays, to where if you're masculine, they're going to say you demonstrate toxic masculinity. So guys, when a woman does come across a man who's secure within his masculinity, it's like, this guy stands out from the crowd. This guy's not like every other man who's afraid of masculinity because society is just canceling people who demonstrate toxic masculinity. No, this guy doesn't care about all of that. He doesn't care about, going around a social circle and they don't like him because he's secure within his masculinity. He don't care about that. He stands on his own 2 feet. Women crave men like this. Women crave leaders. They don't crave followers. Men who are running away from masculinity, they're followers. Women crave men who are leaders and stand on their own 2 feet. I mean, guys, even if you look at the actions of the modern day woman, men are trash, men are trash, men are trash, but yet they still sleep with these men that they're calling trash. And the reason they're calling these men trash is because they demonstrate toxic masculinity, but yet they're still sleeping with the men who demonstrate toxic masculinity. I mean, it's also ridiculous to even say all men are trash. You don't even sleep with all men. Majority of women are sleeping with the minority of men. They're sleeping with 10 to 20% of the men. They're not even sleeping with all men to call all men trash. You're not even sleeping with the average man to call all men trash. You're sleeping with the minority of the men. So the 6-figure guy, call him trash. The 6-foot guy, call him trash. The 6-inch guy, call him trash. Pause. Don't call all men trash when you're not sleeping with all men. You're sleeping with a minority of men. So guys, what happens is these women who say all men are trash, they go and sleep with a minority of men. The minority of men smashes them and passes them back to the streets. Then they go back to the streets, they start saying, all men are trash, all men are trash. And the only reason they're calling these men trash is because they have masculine traits. The woman ain't able to run all over these men. These men can actually smash these women and send them back to the streets. So when these women say all men are trash, all men are trash, they're not talking about all men. You're talking about a small minority of men that you sleep with. So guys, it even shows with their actions. The men that they call trash who demonstrate masculine traits, even though they complain about it, they will still go and sleep with these men. So guys, you might be trying to be progressive and, I don't want to seem like I have toxic masculinity, so I'm not going to be in my masculine frame. I'm not going to do any of that, which a lot of men in today's society are not in their masculine frame. So guys, even if you want to be like that, you want to seem progressive, you want to seem like, you're not a bigot, guess what? They're complaining about toxic masculinity, but they're still sleeping with the men who have toxic masculinity. And really, it's not toxic masculinity, it's just masculinity. But the modern woman is not used to masculinity. The modern woman is not used to someone holding her accountable. The modern woman is not used to someone calling her out for her bad decisions. So when you do that as a man and you're masculine, it's gonna be like, whoa, this is toxic. This is toxic. This is cringe. What's going on here? TikTok brain. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna start throwing a bunch of words that they heard on TikTok or something like that. So if you come across a woman and you hold her accountable, be prepared to be seen as someone who has toxic masculinity. I mean, guys, it's getting absolutely ridiculous in today's society with the men not being masculine. Even in the gym is supposed to be somewhere where, as a man, you're working on your masculinity. You're getting stronger. You're preparing for war. You're preparing for the outside world. Now, obviously, you ain't going to war if you're in a first world country a lot of the times. The people who sign up for that are gonna go do that. You know, shout out to all of them who are putting their lives on the line. So I'm not saying it in that type of way, but I'm saying you have to prepare for the world and the hardships that come in this world. But guys, even in the gym, somewhere where you're supposed to be working on your masculinity, I see men in there nowadays with their girl, and they're over here doing stuff like this, rubbing their noses with their girl. Get that soft ass type of stuff out of here, bro. What type of soft ass stuff is that? Like, guys, I see men in the gym, and I'll see them when their girl isn't there. They're working out, getting their masculinity on, etc. As soon as that girl's there, lovey-dovey, rubbing their noses together, he's not even going hard in the gym. Women will make you soft. You know what I'm saying? So guys, a lot of men nowadays, they're out of touch with their masculinity. And you know what's crazy? The same woman doing the whole rubbing the nose, lovey-dovey type of stuff, she will leave him 100%. He's a placeholder. A woman like that could not really, a woman who's doing that type of stuff with her man, first of all, she knows what she's doing by doing that type of stuff in the gym with you. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science. So guys, masculinity is lacking in today's society. So if you are secure within your masculinity and stand firm in your frame, you're going to be able to have a lot of success with women. They might complain about the masculinity, but they will still be attracted to you. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you for watching this video. Wherever you did watch this video, I want you to have a blessed day and take care of yourself. I'm out.